The San Francisco 49ers came away with a big W after a rough patch heading into the bye. And of course, a lot of the focus was on Brock Purdy in some of the games that he had leading up to the bye. Well, Kyle Juszczyk went on with Sirius XM radio to discuss the win against the Jags, but also discuss that his belief in Brock Purdy has never wavered. And this has been the common theme from all the players that we've heard. Take a listen to what Kyle Juszczyk had to say right here.
How did this happen exactly? Was it more about the bye? Was this just like a reset for you guys after the 3-game losing streak? Boy, you played real well today.
We felt really good about it today. We, kind of looked ourselves in the mirror during the bye, found some things that we felt like we needed to get back to and really get back to what we, think of as Niner football. And, we saw it out there today. We really wanted to get the run game going. Needed to force turnovers, needed some explosive plays, and we got all of those.
Kyle, there were some people starting to question Brock Purdy because his numbers maybe had tailed off a little bit during the 3-game slide, but today he goes out, a bunch of yardage through the air, 3 touchdowns. How would you categorize his performance today?
Incredible. I think he played incredibly, and he's played at a high level this entire time. He's made, a few bad decisions on that losing streak, but very few. And we've never lost any confidence in him, and the beautiful thing about him is he doesn't hear any of that. He really is. He's so dialed in, so focused every single week, and that has no effect on him. And you saw him go out there and answer it.
Kyle, what can you say about this defense today that held Jacksonville to 3 points, 5 sacks, and even Chase Young contributing in his debut?
Oh, it was beautiful, man. It was a beautiful thing to watch. We just so much confidence. When we're sitting there on the bench watching them, see our D line just absolutely get off the ball and wreak havoc and hold a really, really good offense to 3 points is big, man. And good welcome party for Chase Young. He's a tremendous addition. So really happy to have him, man, and just really proud of those guys because they played super hard.
Some of the common comments that you would get in this regard to basically, Kyle Juszczyk showing support for Brock Purdy is, well, what do you expect him to say? He's a teammate. He's not going to go on the open airways and bash his teammate. He's not going to say, listen, I think we've been able to decipher what these players truly feel about players and specifically the quarterback and when they mean it and when they don't. And I really think that Kyle Juszczyk means everything that he says. And I think that's how the team feels as well. There's never been a wavering of belief in Brock Purdy. It just comes down to point blank period, removing some of the mistakes that he made in those late games that, are amplified and are made the main focus of the struggles of the team. It's one of the things that I've been harping on. I feel like I keep repeating it at this point. But again, I see that the 49ers players believe in Brock Purdy, and so do people like me. You also heard him talk about, what it was like having Chase Young back, the defensive line balling out against the Jags, and just what it was like to see that group getting after it. And it was really good to see. I think the entire fan base, organization, team was very happy with the performance from that defense. I think that was the biggest catalyst for change over these, in this game over anything that Brock Purdy has done. With Brock, it was just take better care of the football late down the stretch. With the defense, it was like, what's happened to our defense that we've come to know as one of the best units in the league? And they got back to form, and that really helped everything else. Defensive line was humming. It's really good to see Chase Young and all those different types of things. But let me know what you guys think of what Kyle Juszczyk had to say in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.